Assalamualaikum. Our group will represent the challenge and prospect of the Islamic capital market in Malaysia. For the introduction, Islamic capital market is a religious law in the capital market transaction where the market is free from prohibited activity and element as a riba, masa and haram. The challenge for Muslim country is like Malaysia. It overcome is to enter the market against with the duration all overall the world. The challenge also to be educate the massa and the other industry stakeholder regarding the Islamic problem, prospect of Islamic capital market in Malaysia, financial principle, product and investment.
There are actually several issues that arise due to the standardization and harmonization. First is the JBIC, Japan Bank of International Corporations. They was planning to issue a sukuk which will be dealt by two banks, CIMB Bank Malaysia and the other one is Citibank of Dubai. So the process got delayed because there is disagreement. Either the sukuk is actually Sharia compliant within both banks of their Sharia advisor. So this has actually made the sukuk issuance to be restructured from murabahah to musyarakah, and all of this has caused difficulty to the JBIC in terms of cost, time, as well as frustration. Another case would be the BBA approach, whereby it was rejected by Middle East scholars while it is being used widely in Malaysia. So this has resulted in BNM, through the Central Banking Act of 2009, has instructed that any legal disputes in the future must always be referred back to the resolution of the Sharia Advisory Council. So the BBA practice was not allowed in the Middle East but allowable in Malaysia due to the by AINA being embedded in it. Even though there is no harsh arguments nationally when it comes to the international level, the disagreements and dissimilarity are actually crystal clear. So this is one of the reasons for the need to bring in the standardization and or harmonization in financial instrument as well as the documentation.
Assalamualaikum. My name is MAHIRAH bin TAJUDDIN. I represent on Islamic capital on human capital on Islamic capital market. Human capital refers to the collective of expertise, behavior, intellect, preparation, judgment, knowledge, and attitude achievable represented in the ability to achieve level in order to develop economic value. Given the Islamic capital market, human capital management is among the most perplexing issue to address in order to meet the growth target of the sector. The Islamic banking industry is in a shortage with a qualified workforce that has a knowledge and expertise that transcend finance, Islamic banking and Sharia enforcement. This problem has caused the execution of product development activity and is also serious threat to management risk due to human error that could result in the financial loss. The problem of the human capital in the Islamic capital market has experienced rapid growth both in private and public higher education institutions offering courses in Islamic banking and finance. Some of the challenge of human capital in Islamic capital market is the chance of them getting expert at multiple set of competency which relate directly to their main functional field and another that relate to Sharia information. The problem is that many practical practitioners in Islamic capital market institutions are trained only in their conventional field of expertise such as accounting, credit or law, while Sharia qualified scholars and executives are generally trained in traditional religious subjects, creating a technological void. As an outcome, a worker in the functional area of Islamic capital market institution will indeed prioritize the knowledge base directly connected to their technical area and continues to be half-hearted when it applies to learn and mastering Sharia information and referring this matter to the workforce in the Sharia department. The Islamic capital market institution should create an organization structure linked to the corporate culture that allow human capital to have a two-way flow of information and knowledge between and through function within an entity. This will make the expertise of Sharia move into all other areas as well as the knowledge and expertise of all other functioning fields such as law, accounting, credit service and or sale flow to the staff of Sharia enforcement. Doing so will break the silos and create a significant unity inside an organization. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
The first challenge is public awareness. The significance of capital market in the Islamic financial system stems from the fact that Islam prohibits interest and encourages trade. Hence, indeed, the banking sector would tend to rely to a greater extent on the financial market. The low penetration rate of the Islamic financial industry in certain jurisdictions is due to a lack of public awareness and recognition toward Islamic financial product and service. The research conducted by Bursa Malaysia in 2009 revealed that the main obstacle in developing the Islamic stock market in Malaysia are the lack of awareness of potential investors. Study carried out by PwC in 2014 revealed that the lack of awareness is the key factor for the low penetration level of Islamic banking in the GCC. The study found that just over half of respondents believe that they are familiar with Islamic banking, whereas 64% of non-Muslim respondents cited lack of awareness as the main reason for not subscribing to Islamic financial products and services. It is therefore important that the issuer remains dynamic in creating investor awareness and education. The second challenge is Sharia requirement and existing legal framework. Malaysia's development has been driven by the government's strong commitment since the 1980s to building and sustaining a full-fledged system of Islamic finance. This was taken to the next level more recently through the establishment of Malaysian International Islamic Financial Centre. We have attempted to achieve a level playing field between conventional and Sharia-based finance and provide appropriate incentive to encourage the further development of the Islamic sector through the provision of facilitative legal, accounting and tax framework. For instance, the breakthrough in Malaysia's sukuk market occurred when we decoupled sukuk from the conventional legal concept of debentures. The Securities Commission, together with the training arm, the Securities Industry Development Corporation, has introduced a comprehensive range of bespoke programs to address the training needs of the different groups. Malaysia has established the Islamic Capital Market Graduate Training Scheme for the fresh grad, regular product workshop for registered Sharia advisors, and the annual Islamic Capital Market Program for the regulators and industry leaders. Additionally, the International Islamic Capital Market Forum provides Sharia scholars and markets participants with an opportunity to learn about the latest product and structure in Islamic finance. Generally, innovation needs the support and involvement of governments and regulators in creating an enabling environment. Innovation requires more capacity. Given the kind of growth we have seen within the industry, there is clearly a deficiency of people with the right mix and level of skills. The issue we face is of finding the right people to run this fast-growing business, which require financial with cutting-edge knowledge of both standard market and Sharia principle. The majority of scholars are in case training in Sharia, where the emphasis of finance may have been.
Salam sejahtera, my name is Jessica and I will explain about the prospect of Islamic capital market in Malaysia. So the Islamic financial system has been significant development in just 4 decades and is now considered to be one of the fastest growing segment of the global financial system. So the Islamic financial industry's total global financial assets are valued at around USD 2 trillion and are expected to reach USD 5 trillion over the next 5 years. According to Zainal Abidin, Security Commission Malaysia Managing Director, growth and Islamic market, global Islamic asset under management stood at US 70.8 billion and the number of Islamic funds stood at 15353 at the end of Q1 2017. So another factor that can help drive further growth of the global Islamic capital market, particularly on the sukuk market, is the need for large-scale funding to build infrastructure. Sukuk framework's suitability to finance most infrastructure projects combined with their appeal to a broader investor universe provides a strong argument for sukuk as a preferred method for such asset-intensive fundraising. So the development of human capital is also a crucial factor in determining the growth of the market of Islamic capital. So according to Zanal also, by 2020, it will take up to 1 million professionals to meet the needs of Islamic finance institution. Thank you very much.